Let me ask you a question. When someone says the word hell, what comes to mind? I'm not talking about demons and eternal damnation and flames and being prodded with big sticks. I'm talking about a very real, private, personal hell. What does that look like? This might seem a little heavy, but mine personally is sat on a flight on Christmas Eve, flying Frontier in the middle seat with kids crying and squealing and screaming all around me. With that in mind, the only thing I can do to get through that very real private hell is invest in a good pair of noise cancellation headphones. So that's exactly what I did, and now I'm going to talk about it. AKG, for those less informed, are a premium acoustics company celebrating their 60th anniversary this year. I say that because I was one of those less informed. I had no idea they'd been around that long, and all I really knew them for was the fact that they provided the unusually good pack-in headphones with the last two generations of Samsung Galaxy. Now granted, that's a slightly lower profile takeover than, say, Apple's acquisition of Beats, but then the headphones themselves don't have the same brash look-at-me factor of Beats, nor do they have the same name synonymous with noise-cancelling market-leading tech like Sony and Bose. And to be honest, that's probably how they like it, because the second you pick up the 700NCs, while it is immediately clear how well built they are, they do clearly sidestep any pretentious or flair touches that you might find in the competition. If I was being a little bit harsh, they're perhaps a bit too ordinary. So the only way that they will stand out in the crowd is purely down to the size. On the subject of build quality, a nice balance of metals and premium plastics help balance the headphones, as well as give you the confidence that these will be up for the regular challenge of air travel, my personal main use case. Comfort then is key, because I want to be wearing these for 11 hours non-stop on a flight without any discomfort. Leather and memory foam cushions achieve this goal with ease, and unlike Bose's quiet comforts, I didn't find my ears being squashed at all. They were able to fit inside the cups with no problem whatsoever. Now that's saying something, because I do have ears larger than the average person. It's not something I'm going to brag about regularly, but it is a reason that I didn't get along with a lot of other headphones. You'll also find a padded strip of material at the top of the headphones as well, which just adds to the comfort level when worn for a long period of time. The only problem that I possibly foresee, and this isn't a problem for me but could be for you, I have a particularly large head. It's the only thing that makes my ears look normal size. Now, it's not mutant level large, but it is, put it this way, I'm the kind of guy that when I walk into a baseball cap shop, I walk straight to the largest size and it's a perfectly snug fit. The headphones fit me perfectly, but I'm not the problem here. My wife, well, she has a normal size head, and don't worry, I don't hold that against her. But she noticed when trying their headphones on, that even in their most compact form, they weren't tight enough to her head, and therefore the cups weren't pressing against her ears, meaning that the noise cancellation effect was lost. So that is just something to be aware of. If your head is on the small size, these may not be for you. Thankfully, my massive head has finally paid off, and I'm happy wearing these for hours on end. Now, on the subject of hours on end, the battery life here is stellar. We're looking at 20 hours with noise cancellation on. If you're using the cable with noise cancellation, about 36 hours. It's pretty much 3 days use, which is pretty incredible in this day and age. Control of the headphones can be done with buttons on each ear cup. It may take a few uses before you get the hang of remembering where those buttons are and which one's which, but an on-off switch and volume up and down buttons are accompanied by a Google Voice button and a button that allows for ambient aware mode, which pipes in exterior noises so you can have conversations or listen to your surroundings without having to remove the headphones. An app also controls whether one of the buttons activates ambient aware or talk-through modes, and honestly they're both lifesavers. Perfect for dissuading nosy cab drivers from talking to you, but allow you the ability to hear them for crucial things like payment and, well, where you actually want to go to. Also, the ability to walk down a street but also hear traffic approaching from behind using ambient aware mode is really great for peace of mind. Finally, and I've saved the most important thing for last, sound quality. I am no sound engineer, but I do know that the bass is incredibly powerful and commanding without being overpowering. That's something I find an issue with a lot of headphones. The highs are really crisp without being tinny, and the mids have an incredibly powerful clarity to them. All in all, these headphones sound fantastic, some of the best I've ever owned. Suffice to say, the N700NCs have instantly become a part of my daily travel kit. They're the best headphones that I have ever owned. From the incredible noise cancellation with practical features that make real sense, sound quality which is the best I've heard in a pair of headphones that I've owned, and premium materials and build quality throughout that really do feel second to none. In fact, I hope you've enjoyed this review as much as I actually enjoyed using the headphones. I hope to make more reviews coming soon. It's been about a year since the last one I made, so yeah, I need to get back on that. Please like, please subscribe, please encourage me to do more of these because I do enjoy them and I hope you do too. Thanks a lot for watching.